You have braved the pit of wrong answers. Oh my lord. Breathe and stand. Wobbly, but firm. You stand. Step forth and claim your prize. The plundered eye. I hate this place so much. Your companion mutters to himself. Again, just to reiterate, Snell says across the gap. This place is somewhat dangerous. Divine rule. Numinism is when walking gods rule. Well, I don't know that. Why would I know that? It's basic political theory. The goblin gives you a frustrated, ultimately relieved sigh. The statue is now entirely silent, and you hear an esoteric boom coming from the drawer between its legs. Well done. The Minotaur's riddles are properly conquered. They were not riddles. Okay, let's just see what the treasure is. Let's check it out. Fuck, that's so funny. This game is funny, man. This game rocks. Holy. This is a fucking crack up. Survive the pit of wrong answers. Incense Bowl. Recovers a level 1... a first level spell slot every 3rd hour. Oh, it's something I have equipped constantly? And a Jacint. Remind me, what are we doing again? Apart from disturbing the peace, he laughs. What do you want to know? Tell me, oh, never mind. Well... The information, this place is dangerous. You need to tell me twice. Lead the way, cleric. So what's your position in all of this? What do you mean by that? Why are you helping me in this rough world of ours? I'm here on behalf of Sageleaf. Her will is for the streets of Tolstad to not suddenly burst into flames in the middle of the day.
See them driven before you.
Her will be done, so to say. What if it bursts into flames in the middle of the night instead? I don't think she'd like that either. Okay. Why are you really here? My motives are not of interest, cleric. False motive is an imperative in reaching into the heart of someone. He does not want to disclose his inner feelings to you. Understandable. You're kinda creepy. Oh, come on, charisma. Once you've shown yourself truthful and just, the goblin will reveal his secrets. That, you swear. You got any family? I'm a goblin. What do you think? Goblins normally live in tribal societies with broad family structures. Your companion is most likely has at least dozens or so siblings. Less would be remarkable even in Norvig. Why would you care about goblin family structures? They don't even have their own culture. That was the point of the genocide. Well, I don't fucking know. He sighs. Yeah, got a lot of siblings. Duh. Ain't got no offspring though. Thank the gods for that. I see. You're infertile. The goblin suddenly looks very tired and stutters out a response. He does not want you to go further in this line of inquiry. No, cleric, I'm not infertile. Prove it. Huh? Stop hitting on the goblin. Not gonna do that. Actually, I'm not sure I would even do that in a reasonable time frame. He looks away and says to himself, why am I entertaining this? Second guess, you're a eunuch. Nope, wrong again. The tenacity of this goblin. He's got the patience of an earth's elemental. I see you're uncomfortable. I'll stop asking about this. Thank you, cleric. He looks relieved. Have some other questions? Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know. He gives you a defeated look. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sakes. I can just not sleep. That's fine, right? Are you asking for permission? You'll get exhausted if you don't sleep, cleric. If you do not take a long rest 8 hours before dawn, you get 6 levels of exhaustion. Holy shit. You get 10 levels of exhaustion. You die. I don't need sleep. I'm not afraid of death. Actually, I really should find a place to sleep. Smartest thing you've said all day. Can I sleep with you? No. And seriously, don't phrase it like that. Maybe I can sleep with Viskin? You're probably too warm for him. And don't phrase it like that. Can I sleep in the Can I sleep in the goblin garden? No. Or, I mean, he thinks about it for a second and then once again says, no. Can I just sleep here? Just here? Yeah, it's not so bad. Right here. He's reacting to your current environment. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah. Guess I could ask the coin lord. Yeah, Darrow, your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. Alright, let's go. Suitable? Everything suddenly goes very, very tight. You have been swallowed. No! Attempt to speak. Trying to open your mouth, you feel it sluggish and hard. As if your body's fighting against every inch. Time to move. A wriggle is all you get. There is a powerful force, a pressure all around you. The overwhelming weight of societal expectation. That too, but also something tangible. What's going on here? You can neither move nor breathe. Cleric, you okay? Hear your companion's voice faint, as if he's far away. This is possibly quite terrible. Hold on. Something's off here. Off. I can't move. Is it some kind of trap? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Stop playing around. Stopping like that reminds me of that time that the goblin takes a step closer to you before jolting back. All around you. Acid gel. Ah, gelatinous fucking cube. Cube! Fucking damage. It's seeping into every crevice. Bio that buds. You appear to have been enclosed with a gelatinous cube. You're statistically likely to die here and now. The monster cannot hold you. You must fight. Cleric, you hear the goblin's voice faintly behind you. Listen to me. I don't know why, but the cube ain't aggressive. He tosses in a rope that quickly gets sucked into the gelatinous mass. Push a bit closer to the edge and grab the rope. I'll help pull you out. The rope doesn't get nearly close enough for you to take easily, but if you can get to it, you might live. Listen to his voice. The goblin knows this horror. He does not want you to be dissolved. Escape the cube. I can't roll a 22, even with advantage. Oh, I rolled a natural 20! You push and fight against the endless pressure of the translucent force, acid, and pain, and then grab the rope. Cling to it. Let's go, the goblin yells and pulls you out with all his might. Your muscles urge to stop, but the lack of pain in each limb escapes the cube's surface and causes you to continue. And finally, you pant and wheeze and cough up pieces of still sizzling cube ooze under the dungeon floor. The pain fades. Part of your brain not processing the incredibly horrific burns you've suffered. You best heal soon. Next to you, the goblin laughs. Holy shit. I thought you were a goner. Not yet. Good spirit. Whew. Turn around and look at it. Massive gelatinous cube just stays entirely still. Does not move nor react to your presence. It's a weird one. I've seen a few cubes, but never one that just sits there. Really ominous, honestly. It's clear that this cube is, at the very least, not actively hostile. Punch the cube. Pet the cube. You reach forward and carefully tap its surface. It burned your hand a bit. You having fun? Worth it. Tell me what you know about these things. For one, they're never this passive. They also shouldn't be this big. I don't think I've heard of them splitting and merging at times, but this is not at this size. Beyond that, I know that they're attracted to... He stops to think it a bit... Oh, what was it? Powerful women. Hot local goblins. Foreigners. It's not clerics, is it? I swear to the gods if it's clerics. He snaps his fingers. They're attracted to heat. Warmth? That's a synonym, yes. The goblin points to the glowing torch inside the cube. I bet that has something to do with it. Oh no. Okay, well first things first, let's heal up. Have a little apple. And we'll have a couple of swamp extracts. What do I do? Behold. This cube is here. What's up with that? A magic item. Torch built to burn forever. Ah. Could you get to that torch, Snell? No, could you? Of course, who do you think I am? Weak? Let me rephrase. Could you do it without having your skin dissolved by the gelatinous cube? We'll have to find out. The goblin lets out a deep sigh and looks across the surface of the jelly monster. The cube's weird, they're usually way more aggressive. The fact that we can stand here, no problem, means something's way off. And I bet it's that torch. Can you use your magic to grab it? There are a handful of spells that could work here. A protective shield if you wish to fight through the acid. Or mage hand, possibly? If I can find mage hand, then maybe that would work to get gel through. I could just push through it. With what? Magical protection? I'm a man, Snell. I can handle a little pain. Ah, yes. A real man who can handle having his outer layer peeled off. Exactly. He rubs his temples. For now, let's just not do anything rash. I feel like this torch has something to do with the weird gelatinous cube. It does. Warmth. It's drawn to it. Could I actually reach the torch? The cube will let you walk into it, however, it'll clamp onto you quickly, so you need to move fast as you can before it decides to hold you tight. If you manage to move far enough while inside, you could reach it. How many hit points does my shield give me? Any loss is reduced by 1. Alright, we might have to come back to this. I think we need to go reset our spells. Before we stands an iron door. At the center, a 5-pointed star has been etched into the metal. A faint hum vibrates through the iron. That's a fancy door. Touch the door. Your glove meets cold iron. A ripple of translucent energy pulses through the surface. It's locked magically. Examine the star symbol. You lean closer. See the etched star. 4 points, perfectly symmetrical. Any ideas, Snell? About your fancy mystery dungeon door? Crosses his arms and stares at it. Not really my expertise, cleric. But I bet if you put some kind of password or spell, you know, mime's breaking something with his fists. Subtle. Very subtle. But yeah, could work. Okay. Smash it. Perhaps think for a bit. Obviously, there's a way to get in. Try the door handle. Reach for the door handle and pull. Doesn't budge. No, the door is completely sealed. Look for a keyhole. You search for the surface carefully. No keyhole. The lock mechanism is... No lock mechanism visible at all. The door doesn't open with a key. What kind of magic is sealing this? Arcane lock, without a doubt. Can I dispel it? Obviously, if you had the spell for it. Is there a password? Most arcane locks have passphrases. A word or phrase that unseals the door instantly. You'd have to know what that is. But I break it down. The door is iron. Thick iron. Breaking through metal and magic. Step back from the door. Analyze the magical mechanics of the door. Fuck. You stare at the glowing star trying to dissect the spellcraft. The exact nature of the seal eludes you. This wizard knew what they were doing. You think it was a wizard? The star symbol, the seal? It's all wizard work. Fair point. Press your ear against the door. You lean closely, listening. Nothing. Complete silence. Oh, maybe later. Okay, we come back here too. Okay, do I have a map that I can look at yet? No, it's sort of not showing me the... Okay, there's more this way. So this looks like we're back outside. This looks like safety again. There's still that other door though. Alright, let's check around out here, then we go looking for that other door. Esoteric stove. At the end of the sewer path, you encounter a stove. Around it sit some crates that look like a ragged bedroll. This is a camp. Who camps in the sewers? Goblin looks around the dark, damp tunnel. I don't like this one bit. Feel the stove. Not entirely cold. Recent, huh? Is it normal to camp at a place like this? No, cleric. Norvik sewers are notoriously dangerous. No sane person would rest here or survive. Look around. Some rats scurrying around the corners, nothing else but the crates. Leaning in, the symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. HWBT. Huh. Goblin inspects them as well. We've had shipments going missing on the water lane in periods. Now I know where they end up. The crates, spices. He taps another crate, potatoes. Yes, it's food crates. Food? Yes, food. Over the time, it's been a lot. Yes, these crates hold food. Why food? Look around. A glance reveals most are empty. Whoever is down here is clearly siphoning off resources from the halfway bridge tribe. Why food in the sewers? A foolish question. Obviously, this is a hideout of some kind. Trying to nail this thief for a while. Figured it was some organized thing. Consider the size of this hall, it's gotta be. And you never thought to check the sewers? Of course not. It's not even connected to the water lane except for the water flow, and that's... He stops and squints at the water. Those motherfuckers. See what they're doing? I have a feeling you're gonna tell me. They've been dumping crates into the water flow and then catching them down here. Probably with a net or something. Goblin glances around the tunnel. Diabolical. I'd be impressed if it wasn't my job to keep track of this shit. A hunter. Why food? You know, I've been asking myself that very question. And I could never quite figure it out, but look. Goblin shoves the loose lid of the crate, revealing an empty inside. Maybe there's a colony of sewer folk. It's a lot of calories. We've lost maybe 1 or 2 of these crates every month. Not enough for a dozen people, but a handful sure. Comes creeping. A crocodile, man. This is making me hungry. Really? You? Why do you act surprised? I'm a human who eats food. That's normal. I'm normal, Snell. Look normal. You do not. Hi, Aimless. No, it's just... I haven't seen you eat anything but apples, I think. I think I ate some mushrooms off the walls, too. Right, yeah, not a pretty sight. But look, I just assumed you weren't the type to get hungry. Of course I do. I'm normal. Yep, totally normal. The most normal. Top normie. Right behind. No, the crocodile's getting closer. So what do you propose? Should we keep guard and see if they come back? Possibly. We could also go get backup. I know we're on a tea shop mission, but... Quest. What? It's the tea shop quest. Right, anyway. This is kind of a big deal for the halfways. Sage Leaf will be happy to finally get this thorn cut down. We should get back up. Yeah, probably for the best. I somehow have the feeling that whatever is eating all of this won't be too happy about us finding the stash. Your very flesh. He's getting real close now. Your companion gasps for air as he glances back. You watch his entire being suddenly leaves his corporeal body. For an instant, he's not a goblin, he's a ghost.
Great hungers.
Hmm? What's wrong, Snell? You look pale. The goblin's already on the move, his sling loaded, spinning and aiming.
To see hunt come to Kraid. Oh, good.
What is that? You watch as the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadows of the sewer. Dexterity roll initiative. It's my first fight! Fuck, I'm lost in the initiative order. To bless your soul. Snell's sling creates an incredible sound echoing down the tunnel. He lets his stone fly in a powerful blast. The projectile hits the monster right in the neck, causing him to let out an angry growl. As if all the playful toying with his food is suddenly over. The croc-like creature lunges forward. Silent and focused, it reaches your face, an entire body enveloping you with its maw. It bites down. Fucking 9 HP. You manage to squirm out of its grip before being ripped to shreds.
Blood is lost.
You can't let that shit happen again. Shit, shit, shit. This is your dragon. You must stand tall as it consumes you.
You are food.
There's not much time. But if there's any chance to de-escalate, do it now. Stop! We've come to bargain! It stares at you with cold, blank eyes. Yet it does not strike. A beast who developed consciousness but lives without the care for others. Fascinating. The goblin hesitates. Inches away, the croc creature makes a deep, growling sound. It sounds annoyed.
No hunt. No struggle. Ah!
A frustrated shriek.
Bite. Struggle, little rabbit.
He gives you a shove with his claws. Ooh! The goblin sends a quick glance between the two of you. He's unsure if he should strike again or see if there's some strange piece to be found here. No, I do not want to.
Oh, Kraid is bored. You are cleric, no.
The goblin takes a deep breath, then he hisses at you under his breath.
Do not push your luck.
Yes? You know me?
Do not be trouble. And Kraid will not be trouble.
The lumbering beast over the encampment. The beast lumbers over the encampment. You look on, taking heavy breaths. Now leans back on his knees and appears to be shaking.
Adrenaline running out. Weak knees. Dizzy skull.
Crate sits down in a crate in front of you over the little stove top.
Hunt is done for daytime. Now is rest and cooking.
What in the world have you stumbled onto here? Gulp and approaches camp. Heal. In case shit goes wrong. Heal. Heal. Fuck, I am weak. Behold, it's a constitution roll. Oh, fuck off, I get a 4? Come on, constitution. We need a short rest. Hulking Beast looks at you with a deep hunger.
Your gut biome quivers. Kraid greets human.
Have you seen a man in yellow going past here?
Kraid has seen this. Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yes. Kraid saw human in yellow go past. Kraid meant to eat such fancy human. But this human was fast. Turned invisible before Kraid could approach.
Oh.
Kraid did hear a fancy yellow human speak to herself while walking past. Human said,
"Where's this damn secret passage again?" Secret passage where?
Kraid does not know.
Are you lying to me?
Kraid does not need to lie.
We went to the dungeon?
Fancy human came from southern caves, going into dungeon, yes.
Alright, thanks for the info. The monster smirks or makes no expression at all because it always smirks. What do you hunt down here?
Many things. Kraid dive and stalk. There is wild land below, far, deep, dark.
You find anything good down there?
Yes. Kraid takes many trophy from big chicken to little drake. And those many, many teeth and eye. Most are not tasty, some very.
He glances at your companion.
You.
Goblin does not does a comically loud gulp. Hmm? He tries to play it off. Nice.
Little green man, you are not tasty. And not even fun to hunt. But you look spicy.
He holds up his hand with a stern face. I can assure you I'm not. The croc lets out an amused growl. But not above here, right? You stay out of the city.
Yes. Raid hunts in wilds, urban sprawl is too easy. When Kraid has a mission, the hunt begins.
Mission? The croc smirks.
Kraid say nothing.
Goblin leans forward and whispers to you, don't. Where else do you hunt?
Kraid hunts where he pleases. The land is good for sport. Great beasts roam, many fresh challenge await. When Kraid is on hunt, he goes far.
Right, good to know. Those rats really seem to like you.
Yes. Rat is a little thing which I remember from home. Big rat, those were friends.
You had big rats where you're from? He lets out a happy growl.
Big mushy swamp rat, the gayest of little rodent. I hunt a little, then as big I follow, I learn. Big rat is great hunter. Little rat much to learn, but they will. They will.
That's great. He turns to you and whispers, let's not get too friendly with the rat-loving killer croc, alright? I found this rat. Show him the white rat. The monster stares at you as you hold up a white rat in an uncomfortable grip.
Kraid sees that. There are 5 of them. They make a lot of noise when they come around.
Put the rat back in your pouch. I guess I'll have to find all 5 rats then. But why? It's a quest. Who gave you this quest? I'm not sure. You should probably reconsider before you head out on a rat hunting mission. There's nobody promised you any pay for it. So, yeah, think about that. Now, what should we do about the crate situation? Honestly, he whispers to you, it's not a good idea to start shit here. The whole stolen shipments thing is an issue, yes, but the halfways do not have the resources to deal with this solid unit of a beast right now. What if I ask him to stop? Goblin gives you a surprisingly neutral expression. Politely? What, do you think I could do it? Goblin shrugs. I'm not sure I want to find out, but I don't think you're gonna give me a choice. Go ahead, play high risk elevator picker, why not? But with a persuasive argument. Come on, Charisma, you've got this. Nice. Right, you're battling against a hungry beast here. But not just that, you're also facing what could be described as a connoisseur. You're kidding. Not this time. You'll need to offer a bargain some better, nicer cooking supplies than the average HWBT stock. Ah, you mean... Oh, yes. You mean... Kraid, I wish to inform you that you are getting subpar goods here. Subpar? Those crates, they're from the Halfway Bridge tribe. If you're looking for better goods, I would strongly suggest focusing on another target. The beast leans in and glares at you. Kraid wish to know, where would better goods be found? As bad as stealing is, the ones who will miss it the least are the Free Striders, the trade company. As long as you do not sell out the city supply lines, then it's fine. The rest can deal with this beast. The Free Striders have a warehouse on Waterlane. He growls. They have better, fresher goods, more exotic stuff too. You'll definitely want to focus on them instead of the cheap goblin crates. Maybe Kraid will. This supply is getting stale. He turns back to his stove with a deep snicker. Nice job, the goblin whispers to you. It's probably as much as we could have hoped for. Redirection. So you're a chef?
Yes. Cleric is hungry. Kraid offer. Slog dog.
Slog dog. Sausage made from gamey meat scraps, a classic amongst hunters on the coast. The beast holds out one strange sausage-shaped meat piece.
Slog dog.
Slog dog? Stare at the meat. Slog dog?
It is slog dog, yes.
You want a slog dog, Snell? I'm good. He's never been gooder. Mystery meat could contain anything. Beware. Constitution wants me to eat it. What's in it?
Meat.
Yeah, I could tell. You spent a few seconds looking over some signs of aberration meat mixed with some more traditional Ascandi fauna. You eat around you can eat around the more poisonous flesh. At least it doesn't appear meat from any folk. I can't say no. Oh, I got natural 20! You wrap your gloved hand around the sausage. The slog dog speaks to you. Oh yeah, let's go. The slog dog wants to be consumed. Gobble it down, baby. It goes down quickly, but the flavor catches up to you quickly. It is harsh, spicy, and rotten. Feel like puking. You groan. The flesh is down, but it might be coming up. A deep cackle escapes the maw of the beast. Kraid sees clerics enjoy slog dog. Does cleric feel benefit? Benefit? Oh. The spice feels strong. Begin shaking. What is happening? Cleric?
Good slog dog work magic. Kraid is master chef. Slog dog is specialty.
If cleric can stomach it, cleric gets strong. Holy shit, I feel...
You feel?
As if the natural world is growing within your gut, a glorious unity between earth and mammal, a great wave of primal, sprouting, springing, dancing, kicking. You are now ready. Ready? You are ready to join the wilds of Ascani. This is your path. The natural path. You are a barbarian. Slam your chest uncontrollably. Snell covers his ears to protect his hearing. Cleric is energetic. How does cleric feel? Take a breath. I feel perfectly okay. Average even. Oh, that might be a first for you, I assume. Good. Great help, cleric. Like Viskin say. Viskin? Kraid cannot say more. He gives you a wide smile. Cleric has friend. Can you tell me more? Crocodile just smiles at you. Ominous. I'm not sure checking out Viskin is a great idea, cleric. I suggest staying away. Old lady would say the same. But hey, up to you. You should find out more. The pale man can teach you much. Can I get some slog dog? Kraid is glad to see you, cleric, eat good. Slog dog 5 coin. What do you need money for, crocodile man? Tax. Oh. Teeth house is trouble. Viskin will do good mission if tax is paid. Great assist. That's wholesome. Not really. Good, he might be a murderous monster, but at least he does not dodge his tithes. Haggle, purchase slog dog for 5 crowns. Haggled off a crown. Enjoy. Nice. More slog dog? This week's supply has sadly been consumed. Kraid is very happy. Cleric will return in future. Of course, I love slog dogs. Good. Kraid does too. How'd you head and leave? But we like Kraid. Holy, 8 apples? Potion of healing? That's the first one of those we found. Well, I thought that was going to turn into a big fight, but it actually turned into a slog dog gobbling fest. Nice. Another one-way door. Okay. We need to find a shrine. Getting late too, it's 7 o'clock. Shit. We can't do the cube. We can't do the door. There's a secret passage somewhere that we now know about because we were told about it. I think it's going to be on the other side of that cube. We can't go this way. So I guess at this point... Well, the tavern will be open soon, right? So we'll go check what that other door is. One that was further back. And then we'll go to the tavern. We're running out of time, though. This is something for sure. This is the other side of the cube. Oh! A secret door! You detect something unusual about this section of the wall, specifically the ornate skull. This is a doorway. I didn't see this the first time pass. Point at the wall. He squints at it. Yeah, that's a passage to the crypt. You know about all the secret doors down here? Just this one. It's right by the roots. It changes every other month or so if we don't watch it. Gotta make sure it stays closed. Ever since you clerics stopped doing delves periodically, the undead issue has gotten a bit messy. Yeah, we've really fucked up with that policy of not delving. I get the reasons behind it. Gotta focus on the upstairs, but it's risky to leave defending the underbelly to the third parties, I'd say. Even if we're doing a fucking great job, all things considered. Anyway, you want to check inside, you can probably hit the tile there. Run your hand along the surface. Your gloved fingers trace the stone. Smooth, cold, ordinary. A tile distinct from the others. Press the tile. You push. Soft click. Wall shutters. Slides open. Revealing a dark passage. Sweet, I'll keep my sling ready. Earth's first crypt. City below the city. I found a rat. Keep your eyes peeled for rats. Ugh, I hate this place. Literal pile of skulls. Thousands, each life taken by a war, suffering, or time itself. The eternal cycle. We'll join them. This is insane, so many bodies. You know well about this. This was the first of the containment crypts. Containment crypts, an area designed as a confinement for bodies to avoid the risk of undeath. And he erected beneath Norvik in the years of attempted reclaimment of the cursed lands. The first, this is Earth's first crypt. Built for himself, by himself. These bones belong to curse victims, those claimed in the Curseland horrors. Destined to rise as undead hordes, Earth sent many expeditions to the east, each attempt to reclaim the spirits, the literal bones of those who were left behind. Entire ships were loaded with many, many bodies brought to shore in Norvik. They put them into these crypts. Unmarked graves, consecrated all the same, all an attempt at total redemption. Earth did his duty, doing his best to cleanse the world, free spirits and fallen people. Indeed. As you can see, it was a success. The bones do not move. They're not held in crazed vitriol of negative necromantic energy. They are at rest, even in this horrid state. So all the people who died... These are all the people who died in the Cursed Lands. Yes. The greatest tragedy of your people. And this is how they ended up, simply due to the issue of numbers. There were too many bodies to give proper burial rites to all of them, even after burning the flesh. Since the ocean or river burials are even more problematic due to the horror issue, this was the best option. Bow your head to the dead. Have I played Stanley Parable? Yeah, of course. Stanley Parable rocks. What type of key? A horrid noise in the dark. Moving a mess of rusty iron, clattering bones. Moving towards you. No, 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 no. I hate crypts. It calls to you. Initiative. Oh, we all rolled to dog shit. Incoming undead. It is set on killing you. You must defend yourself and smite this vile abomination. The bones are outside of the body. They must return. Clearly any type of piercing or slashing damage would be near useless against this creature. Blunt force is what you need.
Give him a hug.
With rattling bones, you step forward, your arms outstretched. What are you doing? Get back!
It's too late.
As you grow closer to the skeleton, you find yourself unable to hold its increasingly jittering body language.
You cannot hold still.
Wait! You spot something strange, maybe...
You cannot calm your brother.
With a quick lash, the skeleton manages to get loose from your grip and in the process hits you with its helmet. Your mind's spinning. Destroy it! You have some holy magic against this thing? The goblin brings out his sling and one swift move he launches a projectile towards the abomination. Flies right through the open ribcage. Taking stilted steps towards you, the skeleton raises its sword hand. The blade comes down, striking you in the shoulder. Blown, chilling shriek emanates from the skull. This might be your last chance. The skeleton is growing more and more fanatic. You'll have to push it further. Look for a weakness. Bingo. There. As you move around it, you spot an arrowhead jammed in its spinal cord. You glance at the goblin, who gives you an erratic nod. Go. Pull it out. With a single tug, you watch as the structure of this bony apparition collapses. Nice. As the thing's shriek fades, its ribcage skulls fall on itself. The bones spill onto the ground, a pile of dust and scrap metal. No other threats. The skeleton must have been the only guardian. Thank you, Snow. You're welcome. You did good too. You performed your duty. This crypt has been cleansed. That's an overstatement. The goblin leans on his knees, panting. God, I hate crypts. He raises a finger and wags it. Nothing good ever came from constructing a crypt. You either get a cursed place filled with death, or you get a meat grinder filled with undeath. It can be a little cozy. Are you insane? Look at this place. It's like... Bang from somewhere far echoes down the hallway. The goblin jumps. A shiver down your spine. The chamber grows silent once more. The scent of death still lingers. He clears his throat. Fuck this place. Let's go. Kneel down. Hold on. I have to make sure the warrior gets what he deserves. Which is... a good old-fashioned looting. Right, I get it. I'll do what I must. Oh! A sweet helmet. I should heal. Apple, 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 apple. This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god Earth. Fallen and exhumed like a city. To see it in such a state, relic of an old era, I should leave it be. God dies, the world changes. No need to cry over it. This place is still holy, consecrated. Despite the horrors, still walk the grimy tiles. Despite that, horrors still walk the grimy tiles. Earth's traces still linger here, as it should. Leave the sarcophagus. Oh, a mace! Give it to me! You reach for the mace.
It's cold. Colder than iron permits.
Got yourself a nice weapon, huh? Grip it hard. As your gloved hand wraps around the handle, the chill runs up your arm.
Not just cold. Mace of terror. Nothing.
An empty crypt. But, you good? Goblin looks concerned. See that? See what? He glances around the clip. There's nothing here but dust and bones. You look down at the mace. It's ornate, well crafted, yet your body seems to fail when you hold it. Something is very, very wrong with it. Was it cursed? Did I just get cursed? No, it's... There again, the figure, in the periphery. Watching, spin around. Nothing. Gone. I think it's haunted. What? He stares at the mace. You sure? I'm sure. Great, haunted weapons. That's what we needed. Damn this. Find this lovely weapon ready to take on this city's foulness, and you simply cannot wield it? The horror. Like some unfleshy ghast come to haunt you. It's too great.
Keep it sealed. Keep it close. The spirit watches.
Okay. Think of a fighter. It's empty inside, except... bone dust and coins. Guys see anything else here? Some shards of jewel. Oh, I can't use my mace. It's full releasers. Need some kind of key. Did I miss a key, guys? You guys see a key anywhere? No. Right, we'll come back. Running out of time. I need to find the yellow man. This is kind of nice. What do we got here? Among the tangled mess of vines and mossy rocks, you see thick roots of bracken tree. They crack open the walls of the ceiling of half-dwarven, half-anticipalian chamber. Natural retaking. The artificial. It's beautiful. Touch the roots. Soft on the surface, a layer of moss. Hello? The tree does not respond. Alas, I do not think it's got a mouth or a brain. I guess you could talk to it with some magic, then again, I'm no expert. Look beyond the roots. They're thick, create a vast, tight forest. There might be something there hidden behind the roots, but you're not sure. No. This is gonna hurt me. Roll high! No! I knew it! Nobody call someone? Your muscles are pulsating in pain. I don't need help. I'm a cleric. You hear the roar coming from further down the chamber. Moongore. HWB cutting. Quiet. No yelling by the roots. He's right. Don't make so much noise. It's beneath a man of your stature. Calm down and take a breath. This was a bad idea. The roots are very firm and rigid. You cannot break them like this, or at least it's very unlikely. Maybe you can try something else, cleric. Have you tried asking the tree nicely? He chuckles. Nod your head. Speaking to the tree. Fuck, that hurt me so much. There's something there, and I can't get it. Oh, another rat. This wizard, you can find something interesting upon its petrified surface. Figure stands before you, frozen in stone, completely petrified. Their arms are raised defensively, covering their face. Basilisk victim. Nasty way to go. You guys just have these statues in the area. We don't make the rules, cleric. The old lady would love to clean these up, but there are laws against it. This is designated as a dungeon area, not as in the jail type dungeon, but as in the dangerous monster territory. So if we find petrified victims, no matter how old, we're not allowed to even touch them. Only clerics can do that. Ah, and we don't have clerics with spells powerful enough to reverse the basilisk victims. Seems to be the case, huh? Anyway, try not to break these poor sods. Summon the figure. Details are perfectly preserved in stone. Every fold of fabric, every strand of hair, petrification captures everything to the moment of death. Look at their robes. Ornate robes with arcane embroidery. A wizard. Style is old, decades older maybe from the arcane era. Look closer at the cloak. Interesting. The rectangular shape pressed against their chest. A book clutched beneath the robes. Been turned into stone along with its wielder. Try to see the book more clearly. You peer between the stone folds of the fabric. One page is partially visible. Text upon it is somewhat legible. Stone does not completely obscure the ink. If pressure was hard enough... The handwriting is cramped at the wizard's notes. Most of the page is obscured by the angle of the stone. But one phrase stands out clearly, written in top in bold lettering. Master Hagenshags, I will learn. A formal phrase, like a student's oath. Or a passphrase. Hagenshags. That is the name of one of the greatest houses of arcanists in Old Dominor. You commit it to memory. Not interesting, I suppose. Hagenshags might be for the magical door. Oh! Bow wielded by some great adventurers. Unfortunately, the adventurer ended against the basilisk. The bow was 100% esoteric rock. Stepping in front of the petrified person statue, you get a sudden sense of paranoia, as if someone's listening in. It's difficult not to. You're very loud. Over here, buddy. By the nose. That voice must be some kind of telepathy? Find the source. Who said that? Ah! Stop thinking so loud, it's giving me a headache. Your eyes land upon the nose of the stone statue. At the very tip you see something. Something tiny. Unremarkable. A simple ant. Unremarkable? We might be tiny, but trust us. We've got a bite. There at the end. Stop. We are one of many. Freaking great to meet with you, buddy. Mush it. An esoteric ant? You can call us one. We didn't really used to have a name, since we're a hive mind. So one will do for now. Right, good to meet you, one. Yeah, good to meet you too. Goblin stares at you, then stares at the statue. You're having a moment or something? Shh! I'm talking to an ant. Of course. I apologize. He gives you a worried look. Point at Snell. Talk to my companion as well, ant. Right. Sup, dude? You a goblin? Snell perks up and looks around. Sidekick ant. Point at the statue's nose. Oh! He gets ready to smash it. No, relax! We're alone, it's just... You'd ask a favor. The goblin stops. Do you know how much trouble your cranium ants caused us? We had to hire a specialist just to get you to leave. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But we left, you won, so let bygones be bygones, as they say. He stares at the ant for a few seconds, then he frowns. Fuck it, sure. As long as you guys don't return, then fine, what do you want? Need your help. We were driven from the area a while ago, but we left me behind. You mean I? This whole identity thing is really new to me. I've never been disconnected from the hive this long before. It's really difficult. You don't want to be an individual, I think. It's pretty great. Oh, being alone sucks. Rejoining the hive sounds like a good idea. You should do that. I haven't really thought about that much. But sincerely, that just sounds like a thing for you non-hivers. If you can help me out, how about we give you something in return? Oh, that sounds like a quest. Yeah, something in return. This sounds like a quest. I like quest. I enjoy quest. I have a positive inclination towards quest. Quests are fun. I'm the questing kind of guy. Quests? I give thumbs up. I like quests. Okay, sure, it's a quest. Yes! We know the location of a secret stash. It's buried beneath the undercoast path, like below this place. Below the city below? Right below it. That's low. Sure is. The undercoast path, well, it leads all the way down to the undercoast. Right past the gravity flip. Although, you won't need to go that far down. It's too dangerous for someone like you anyhow. A single cranium ant is not dangerous. Their psionic strength is counted en masse. Thousands of these are required to do anything beyond normal ant-sized power moves. You must help this creature. It is asking for your help, and it would really not be that much of a hassle. Be nice. Carry the ant. I will get you to your brothers, my friend. Yay! You're a really cool guy, buddy. We'll be sure to remember you as one of the good ones, once I get back, that is. Alright, so, questing time. You should go down below to the undercoast path and talk to the ant. Just pick him out of your pocket when it's time, or something like that. Thanks! Put the ant in your pocket and leave. Sweet! I got a new ant bud. South caves, beware monsters. Okay, good to know. Was there something in the last guy? What do you mean? No, I can't see. I can't. There, I won't let me touch him. Behold. Roll. Come on, strength. Nice, a 19. What do we got? Brute beast and a warrior, she could break you easily. Loyalty is a fickle thing. Hers lies with the halfways for the sake of coin and shelter, but also something else, something more ethereal. Ogres, hobgoblins, eternus trolls, bugbears stand among them as charges of the Scarny wilds. You've heard of their kind finding place within civilized societies, mercenaries and guards. Moongore is a cliche. What else is there to her? She loves violence, she loves power, she craves thrill. This is a toxic woman through and through. Perhaps you should get to know her better. They did say that I need to act like a baddie if I want to attract baddies. This looks like some kind of rock you can stand on to gain attention. Primal Well, you step on the rock, around you lies the vast chamber of root and stone, of dwarf and primal forces pressing up against one another. One part struggle, one part harmonic symbiosis. This is a vessel which the great bracken tree of Tolstad is nurtured. This well, its beating heart. Also, you can absolutely make some noise in there. Try it! Don't make this about yourself. A rock like this is a keystone to the community, not a tool for the individual. It's a platform. A scene. Scenes are made for bringing attention to those who deserve it. I.e., you. Yell, I am the lord of this dwarf fortress! Your voice echoes out amongst the tangled roots. What are you doing? Since no one of importance heard you, you can make any statements you want. It literally doesn't matter. Unless you care about what the goblin thinks of you. I'm making a statement, Snell. Seems a bit imperialist or colonialist, if you ask me. Oh, no, I didn't realize. I apologize. And as an Asgalist, I would never endorse any imperialist or colonialist related statements. No, I was going for a generic, power-affirming, apolitical statement. Free Strider. I don't think you really hit your target. Everyone's a critic. Disagree to disagree. The secret to a complete confidence is an unadulterated and insane level of self-forgiveness. I read that in the book once. The goblin looks around the pool, his face carrying an expression that is about to melt off his cheeks. Why am I standing here? What am I doing with my life? Can we go, please? Lower your hands. Okay. Thank you. The echo fades out into the roots. Step down from the rock. Engage. Hey, Ginger! Human. Hairy beast towering over you, its face contorted and stern. It's probably a permanent frown. Watch yourself. This is halfway's territory.
Conan!
This is a bugbear. They are most common in the west, living in the rough lands between Fordnip and VK. VK, Dwarven slang for used car, if it's needed to be shortened. This woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. Woman? Oh boy. Yes, this is clearly a female. A real one. Capable of terror beyond your sight and sound. He notices Snell with you and gives him a nod. Runner? Hey, Moongore, things going well? They are going. He nods in your direction. Is your cleric? Seems so, yeah. I thought he'd be taller, he says with a scoff. Hello, woman. He snorts at you. Now looks at you like you're crazy. Hey, PD. I don't like your tone. Man thing. I was just about to say the same thing, except the man thing comment. That's kind of interesting. What? What are you babbling about? I'm not sure. She glares at you. What were we talking about? The bugbear places a hand on her weapon. Do not cause trouble. A morning star. You were. Morning star? That's clearly a spiked mace. A club! Keeping it simple. Great. He will not use it. I have some questions about the day of the tea shop explosion. I felt a slight rumble in the earth. I was down here, got in the roots. It's nothing too out of the ordinary. I don't think I have to tell you, human. There's a dwarf who says you won't let him pass here. Dark dwarf, yes, he asked for access to the south tunnels. Not permitted. Why not? The lady does not permit it. Page Leaf doesn't allow looters on her grounds. Only for official expeditions. Am I an official expedition? He glances at Snell, who shrugs. More or less. She frowns. If you go into the south tunnels, beware of the monsters. They crawl out from below, infesting the caverns. We clean them out every other week, but they return often. Isn't the Pest Controls Guild supposed to take care of that stuff? Let's have a deep laugh. Pest Control? Those pussies won't step below the lower, especially on Tolstead. Bunch of weaklings looking for easy payouts. If we can't deal with it ourselves, we hire outside muscle, but not the PCG. Historically, the PCG have trouble dealing with the massive amounts of requests and monsters and esoterical things crawling out of Norfolk. But many tales of PC in your days. The PCG work closely with the clerics whenever they need heavy muscle. Back in the day, the clerics would often gravitate towards the PCG, but these days, most clerics don't even get their hands dirty in that sort of way. Dangerous work for real men. What kind of monsters? All kinds. Anything that crawls through the cracks of the city below. All kinds? Tell me more. Last month we killed a hook horror. It was a great hunt. Before that, a bunch of giant spiders, a great ooze. Last year we had to get a specialist to deal with a hive of craniomeds. They negotiated for days. The worst was probably the gricks. I hate those things. But I'm sad to say we've not yet had to deal with the bluet. I do not think those land sharks enjoy tunneling here, but there have been reports of a few of them moving closer to settlements over the last year over in Verdun. I want to skin one of those things one day. That would be pleasurable. Cool. He grins. There's a dwarf who says you won't let him pass here. Oh yeah, we wrote it. Seems a bit discriminatory. It's not. She frowns. If you go to the southern tunnels, beware of monsters. Okay. We're in the same loop. Have you seen a man in yellow pass by here? She grunts. Is that a yes? I did. Are you looking for this man? Yeah, well, clearly. The bugbear shows you a deep frown and says, if you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me. Wait, why? Saw him approaching from the pillar chamber, told him to stop and step away from halfway turf. But that bastard, he cast a spell on me. That handsome, huh? What? No! He was ugly, as the rest of you. You think I'm ugly? I cannot see your face, human. Because I've got my helmet on. But I would assume so, yes. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words, and I suddenly happily allowed him to pass. A charm of some kind, I was helpless like a kitten. God, I hate kittens. You can fix her. You hate kittens? Yes, any child beast, really. Too weak to survive on their own. That's a disgusting feature of adolescence. This chick is crazy. You could fix her. I'll avenge your honor. I swear. Okay. You must find this man and punish him. We can earn a respect. Do what you want, I don't care. She actually kind of does. Sweet. What else can you tell me about him? He had slightly darker skin, unlike most pale humans in Norvik. Carried a backpack and several things, tools. That's not very specific. You want wordy? Go ask a poet. Alright. Which direction did he go? Through the south caves. Points towards the damp tunnel down the slope. I warned him about the monsters as he walked that way because of the dance spell. I would have hoped for him to be dinner to some hook horror or dark mantle, but that bastard turned invisible as he entered the tunnel. I hate wizards. Same, can't stand those nerds. Bugbear lets out a grunt, clearly signaling she's done with this part of the conversation. Can I have that spell scroll you've got? No, of course not. I got this as a gift. I can't just give it away. Please? No. Okay. 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 I defeated a skeleton in the crypts. You did? Well, she looks you up and down. I'm impressed. That's for us to worry about. Yes! What's it like working for the HWBT? They're good. Lady Sage Leaf's a great leader. Her power is overwhelming. You look a lot stronger than her, though. I am not. Do not even imply that, human. He looks away for a moment. I've been given a life here, a purpose. While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are fine people. Thanks. Not you in particular, Weasel. Weasel? I don't think I deserve to be called that. It's a pretty good nickname. Fuck off. The bugbear chortles. So you guard primarily? Yes. I do tend to some gardening duty as well. Keep the dampness to an appropriate level and commuting with the Lord Pooh when the Dark Elf requires it. You got a green thumb, huh? No, but I serve well nonetheless. Fight a lot of monsters down here? Yes. They often break into the upper city below. Mostly minor monsters, sometimes a large one. At times undead. Fought a ghoul last month. Easy to kill, not too interesting. It is my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe. Her smile is horrific and bright. I got some other questions. Of course you do. You look like a great warrior and woman. I do not look like it, human. I am. I agree. A lot. Like, a lot. What are you attempting here? He laughs mockingly. Some type of courtship? You're a fool. Prove yourself worthy and I might look your way, you buffoon. I will return once I've avenged your honor, my lady. He clicks her tongue. Yeah, whatever. Nod your head and leave.